got some exciting video clips for you today with John Brda and Roger Hamilton from GNS and, of course, Mmtlp Nextbridge Hydrocarbons, John Brda. And quick update here on the Nextbridge and Phillips 66 situation here. People has emailed me and shot me messages that the price has went to zero on the iTrade Canadian platform. But I find it interesting through the clips that we did in the last two videos that employees were saying that this value was put on by the company and now it's gone. So it's kind of interesting that the brokerage put that value on there and now it's gone. So fingers crossed that this is what it'll be when the time comes. So let's get here to our first clip with John Brda. This is exciting here. Roger James Hamilton, the CEO of ticker symbol GNS, says they're stealing from the American public at John Brda. Fought the naked shorts of Torch, going from 30 cents to $11 in 6 months, leading to $1.9 billion MAT merger. Now he's fighting for MMTLP. We can win this. Full interview released this Friday, which I'm going to be excited to get this interview on Friday, and we may even live stream it, or I'll break it down in clips and videos. But let's listen to what Mr. John Brda has in this clip that Roger teases us with of a 90-second, almost 2-minute clip here of John Brda.
It's just not right. It's not fair. It's not. They're stealing from the American public. If you and I were to walk down the street and steal a car and sell that car 100 times, we'd be in jail. This is no different, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. Hopefully, with all of us coming together in numbers, it's going to shed a lot more light on it. People are going to talk about it. Congress is going to talk about it. Ultimately, Congress is the only one that has oversight over FINRA and DTCC. And I think that people are starting to take notice of this. It's not so buried under the rug anymore. People are really talking about this. So I
agree. And I think that the way that Wes himself is so much more positive now, because there is, first of all, so many CEOs now that are showing up saying, right, let's share information and actually let's take action and let's stand up for our shareholders. He's making more inroads also, right? The likes of, SEC, FINRA, and what can be done differently, which I'm sure we're going to be all hearing about in the coming weeks as well, which is very exciting. And I just want to just acknowledge you, because when I reached out to you, you were just straight back and said, yeah, let's have a call. Let's work this out. And the more that we can be helping each other, because behind every CEO, behind every company, like in your case, you're up to 65,000 shareholders. There are thousands and thousands of people that are relying on us making the right leadership decisions for the benefits of them. And that's not even counting the customers and partners and everyone else that each of us work with as well. So it's so important. I really, really hope that message gets out to more and more CEOs that the retail investors on their own cannot, they can feel the pain, but they cannot resolve it on their own. But with the help of the CEOs and the likes of Wes Christian, we can actually start making some huge differences for all of us going forward.
I agree. And then, CEOs, stand up for your shareholders. They will go to war for you if they know that you have their back. 100%.
Could not agree anymore. That's right. And we've heard John Brda use that before. He said that about George Palikaris, just be upfront with your investors. Don't be trying to hide anything, because we're going to find out. So that's right. We will stick behind you. And that's why we're out here doing videos, keeping people up to date. That's why people's out there posting great DD on Twitter. We got the space calls going. If people need to go in there and get their voice heard. Guys, this video Roger Hamilton shared of John Brda, over 72,000 views from 8:15 this morning. That is fantastic. That's a lot of eyes watching this 2-minute clip here. Now I got to give you a huge shout out here to Liz Huffman. She got 2 audio clips from Roger Hamilton stepping into some Twitter spaces this morning. And these are really good audio clips here from Roger Hamilton, which was the gentleman back here in this clip with John Brda. So here it is. MMTLP and Edward asking the motherlode question to Roger Hamilton in the morning space. And there's no question that there is a motherlode of naked shares there with some laughter. All right, let's listen to this clip here. Let's listen to this clip Liz got for us. Again, thank you, Liz, for this clip.
Mention specifically the motherlode of naked short. Was that directed specifically to MMTLP, or were you talking about multiple companies at the same time?
Okay. And what I would say is you could say it both ways, all right? There's like it's referring to MTLP, and there's no question that there is a motherload of naked shorts there. So that's absolutely, I believe, the case that is part of what Wes is referring to. There's another part.
Mention specific.
So there you can hear him say that there's no doubt there is a motherload of naked short shares in MMTLP, and he kind of gives the laughter there as described here in Liz's post. We got another clip here. She has comforting message from Roger Hamilton from the space this morning. Don't have to worry 24 hours after 24 hours. The ball is moving. Let's listen to this clip.
I can say that you're going to get a whole bunch of answers, I believe, this week that you've been waiting for a long time, and that's really the main reason for coming on, because while I can't tell you exactly all the details, it is way better for you to not have to keep on worrying 24 hours after 24 hours. Are we ever going to get anything? And know that the ball is moving, and you're going to get a bunch more plenty faster, right, than having to wait till the end of the week.
So there it was, as described here. You don't have to worry 24 hours after 24 hours. The ball is moving. Some news is going to possibly happen here, guys. Exciting stuff. All right, guys, and here is the 4-minute interview we got with Genius Group CEO. Speaks out following share price manipulation. Here's Roger Hamilton on Charles Payne on Fox Business.
Investors have sold 150% more stock than they bought during the initial couple of years of the new investor revolution. Now, some of this is, of course, because the market got hit, but another part of this is people are simply giving up. I think it's a shame because even with all of the warts, the stock market can change your life. But I get it, and I too want to see fairness. Joining me now, Genesis Group CEO Roger James Hamilton. First of all, I want to just point out you've got an amazing business track record. You're currently CEO of Genesis Group. Your shares trade on the New York Stock Exchange. And on January 4th, your firm released initial results of an investigation into outside manipulation of your stock. What did you find?
Hi, Charles. Great to be here. We found that there had been manipulation. There had been fake shares that had been sold in our stock. We had the evidence of it. We used a company called Share Intel and a lawyer you know well, Wes Christian, to get to the bottom of it. And this is crazy that you can actually have traders that are out there, brokers that are out there that are issuing shares that don't exist. So we don't know at this point exactly how many of our shares are out there. We just know there's a lot more than we actually issued. If I, as a CEO of a company, was to issue fake shares, I'd be put in jail, whereas somehow the financial markets are allowed to do this right now.
What does the SEC say about this? When you notified them, what did they tell you?
Well, two things. First of all, the SEC has a pretty standard a way of applying for this, and we have spoken to a whole group of different CEOs, including the legal side, who said if you go down that route, you're not going to get any answers. We have not seen the SEC do any major prosecutions in any of this. There's people from GameStop still waiting.
Which is true. As you guys know, there is, John Brda has mentioned this before, Torchlight. They go talk to them. They talk to the FINRA. It's done. We can't do nothing about it. It's like nothing happens. This is where we need Congress to step up and stand up for the CEOs of these companies that's getting destroyed by this naked short selling, and for us retail investors, because we're the ones getting screwed in all this.
For actions to take place. However, we do have on our board the ex-deputy director of the FBI. His name is Timothy Murphy, and he is now looking to get in at the right level of SEC so we can really try and get something done. However, we're not expecting the SEC to be the ones that take the action. We've got our own actions we're taking.
I want to talk about that because I know you found a whole lot of other companies that are dealing with the same issues that you're dealing with. And you're also a solutions-oriented person. You've laid out 10 winning strategies for CEOs to fight back. I don't know if we have time to go through all 10, but talk about the ones that are most important that CEOs and investors listening should know.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that, just being talking about this, there will be some CEO who's going, what's going on with my stock? The way we saw our stock drop all the way down to 40 cents when we had analysts saying it should be worth $11, $19. And there'll be other CEOs seeing the same thing as well. So the first thing is that this week, there is a group of CEOs getting together, creating something called CEO Block. CEOblock.com launches tomorrow. These are all CEOs affected by this naked short selling. And so if you are a CEO, go to that. And you can see here, we have got a battle plan where there are 10 specific things that you can do that are going to ensure that you get these naked short sellers off your back. And if you're a retail investor, there is actually something called Occupy SEC happening next Thursday and Friday in Washington, where there's now permission given to the retail investors to physically show up at the SEC to protest, peacefully protest, what they see right now as being a serious injustice. You know that when we actually talked on Twitter, there are thousands of people out there that are retweeting who are watching this right now. There's an army out there of people who are mad, who are looking for there to be results. And I believe it's going to be the partnership of CEOs together with their investors that are going to get us to those results as well.
I got to tell you, Roger, it would be so beautiful to see that happen. This has gone on for years. This has gone on for decades. Business as usual. The biggest, most powerful, richest organizations in the world get to eat up the tiniest folks who could develop the next heart monitor that saves lives, that could have a cure for cancer. It doesn't matter. If your stock trades at a certain level, they think they can eat you up, and they will, and no one says anything about it. I tip my hat to you. These are great. 10, the Naked Short Battle Plan. I'm going to post these also. Good luck tomorrow with the meeting with the CEOs. Check back with me. Let me know what happens there. Maybe we'll do a follow-up. And good luck to all the viewers who are going to go to Occupy SEC. Thanks a lot, Roger.
I will do, Charles. Thanks very much.
All right, guys. So there we go. There it is. Yeah, keep in mind, that is coming up. Now, I believe he said it was the 27th and the 28th, which is actually Friday and Saturday. Next Friday and Saturday. He said Thursday and Friday, but I believe it is next Friday and Saturday. So I believe that's what it is. I think I had a post down here on it. Like I said, there's so much news going on. And I could be wrong too. Like I said, there's so many dates, so much information that here it is. That was that. Sorry, I thought that was it. Oh well, can't find it right now, but that's okay, guys. A lot of information in today's video, a lot of videos there for great information. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, smash thumbs up, drop me a comment down below, and I'll catch y'all next video, guys. Peace.